Here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places, makes me laugh.
Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Flavia K and I'm a Ugandan YouTuber based in Canada. On this channel I post videos about my life in Canada and also some bit of lifestyle videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting this channel. If you are a newcomer to the channel, subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a video. I'll be posting my videos every Saturday at 10 a.m. East African time. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So today we are going to be talking about the items you should pack when you are relocating to Canada. As long as you're going to stay in Canada for more than 6 months, this is a list for you. Watch this video till the end. After you watch this video till the end, like the video. Guys, please engage with my content and like the video. First one is going to be the documents. I cannot stress this or even emphasize this enough.
Bring all your documents
to avoid any kinds of inconveniences. What I did when I was coming is this. I got 2 clear bags. One clear bag had my immigration file, that is all the documents that I uploaded onto the Canada IRCC website. I printed out those documents and put them in one clear bag. And the second clear bag had all my documents. It had my driver's license, it had my birth certificate, it had all your transcripts, your past slips, your certificates, all your medical history. The reason as to why I'm saying that you should carry all your documents if you are moving here for more than 6 months, opportunities are going to come up and then you need your documents and then you're like, oh, I don't have my certificate. Now let me call home, start disturbing relatives to send you those documents through mail. And that will be expensive. It's not like you may not be able to afford it, but why? About your driver's license, it's very important that you bring your driver's license from back home. It shows that you have some driving experiences. So it cuts that waiting time of you have to wait a full year to get a car or even to start applying for your permit or even to write your tests. Number 2 would be the medicines, painkillers. If you have any chronic illness, pressure, all kinds, if you have diabetes, asthma, bring your inhalers. Bring flu medicine. The only disease that is going to disturb you here in Canada is flu. I'll tell you this, it will be flu. Flu will become your malaria, it will become your typhoid, it will become your everything. I just don't know what's wrong with this place. I think, okay, anyways, it's explainable because of the temperatures. So you're going to have flu. Those syrups from back home, Chisachamzade. Or is it kabuti? All those kinds of syrups bring, because I don't know if it's just me, the syrups here I feel like they're just for kids. They personally don't work for me, so I prefer when I have a cough and I want to take a syrup, I always use the ones that I brought from back home. Cold cup, don't forget cold cup, guys, it helps a lot. Depending on your personal preferences, bring whatever kind of medicine you believe works for you when you have a flu. Anti-malarials are very, very, very important. You will leave Uganda and you never know. Malaria just never really leaves our bodies. You may not fall sick in 2 years, but the parasite apparently is still in your body. So 1 dose or 2 can work just in case you're not responding to the first dose. You can still take a second dose. But I personally brought 1 dose and I even didn't fall sick of the malaria, so I just kept it. If you wear prescription glasses, that is those that you wear sight glasses, you're short-sighted, you're long-sighted and you wear glasses, come with an extra pair or 2. So the one that you're wearing currently, bring an extra one, or the pair that you're wearing and 2 extra ones. It will be helpful. Prescription glasses here are really expensive, and trying to navigate the medical system as a new immigrant may be really, it takes time. Your glasses like kind of break and then you have no insurance to get glasses. It's going to be expensive. It's going to rain onto your pocket extremely heavily. Do a general body checkup. I know before we come to Canada we do medicals, but also the process takes a while. It takes up to a year or even more. So just do a general body checkup, maybe test for things like typhoid, malaria, all those tiny diseases that we fall sick of in Uganda. As such, you can know where you stand by the time you are traveling. Involve a medical personnel while bringing medicine into Canada. What you do is get this medical personnel to write you a prescription, the medicines you're going to carry, and then they sign and then they put their number. So that helps just in case. It never really happens, but just in case it happens, you don't want anything disorganizing you on your day of travel. Just be prepared and have a prescription. Take your time, plan your travel. Guys, don't wait for last minute stuff. If you know you're traveling, and even before you buy that ticket and the visa has been approved, start working on these things. For the number 3, we're going to talk about the foodstuffs. Before we go any further, I want to remind you guys to kindly subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a video on this channel. Foodstuffs, I'll bring all the food spice that you like, not that you're used to. Bring them, the Roycos, whatever kind of food spice that you have, bring. Because sometimes you're going to find like those that stay in Ontario or whatever, because African food is available here in Canada. We have African shops that sell African food, so you're going to find that African food, that favorite African food of yours, and then you're going to try to make it with the spices back here, and it won't taste like the one that is back home. So I personally use only African spices every single day of my life. I use African spices like the ones from back home because I feel like they make the food taste better. Bring your pilau masala. What kind of spices you're trying to bring, try to make sure that they are powdered. No seeds will be allowed into this country. You can bring some ghee, and your ghee can be frozen so that it's like solid, so that by the time you're traveling it's in solid form. Or you can opt for the one that is already packaged, which is the ghee that the Latto company sells, or Fresh Dairy. That can also help. But if you're making your ghee from back home, just make sure it's in a container and packed properly. No seeds. You're not going to come here with your seeds because you're going to carry your kawukome from back home in Uganda and bring it here. So that's why the Canadian government says that no one should bring in any kinds of seeds. So whatever thing you want to bring in should be in its powder form. And then you can also bring some dry veggies, dry green. Owino has all powdered greens. Bring those. Bring your G-nuts. Guys, I would say if you love granuts, the most precious thing you'll ever bring to Canada is G-nuts in paste form or in powder form. The next point is going to be the essential products. So for the essential products, while I was traveling, I brought hair. I don't wear wigs that much, but I brought one wig, which I don't even know the last time. I even don't know where it is in the house. But bring hair products, the ones that you believe you'll not find here, because those people that use things like black soap, you can bring the black soap because you may not find it here. You can bring shea butter, very helpful. The shea butter, those that use it in their hair. And if you can afford, pay for an extra bag. It's going to help you a lot and you'll love it. Any skin products that are tailored, have someone who makes for you that chizigo of yours, bring, because how are you going to get it if you're here? You get? So bring enough that can take you for a while before maybe you can send another person to bring you from back home, or maybe if they can mail it to you, that is perfect. But at least you need to bring things that can help you settle in as you find your way around Canada. Clothing. So for the clothes, I would say Canada is a very cold country, and my advice would be this, guys: if you can, don't travel to Canada during the winter, because you have the time to ease into the coldness. If you can have a way of controlling it, do like a September intake, because for the September intake, the temperature is like fine, so you're eased into the thing. Because remember, you're trying to bring things that you're not going to get here in Canada. Clothes you can always go and buy, and besides, the clothes back home are very light. Here you need things like long sleeves if you're coming in the winter, but even though you're not coming in the winter, you'll still need long sleeved tops. You'll need jumpers. The jumpers you can bring from back home if you want. If it's anything vest like and what, don't even bother. You can bring your handbags. Don't even bother bringing flip-flops, because you may never ever get time to wear those. It's cold here, even during the summer. you'll still find yourself not wearing the flip-flops. But well, some people tend to wear them, but I don't know the last time I wore my flip-flops. I brought them, they wasted a lot of time. They're somewhere, like I even don't know where they are, but somewhere in my house. If you are trying to wear what you should bring and what you shouldn't, at least bring sneakers, the ones that you like, the Vans, the All-Stars, whatever kind of clothes, shoes you want. Don't bother bringing winter boots. Don't bother bringing any winter clothes from back home, because like they are, I feel like they're just made for show. And yet here in Canada, whenever they make things like winter clothes, they are made for the purpose. You'll find that some of the jackets or even the shoes here are waterproof, stuff like that. So you're going to waste your hard-earned money buying stuff back home that is not going to help you here. For the winter jackets, if you're coming really like in January, okay, at least bring one. Everything else you buy from here, all your clothes back home, give out. Don't even bother carrying anything. I have clothes, I have a suitcase here that I wish I never carried. Ugandan merchandise clothes are a must. If you can get any t-shirts that have like the Ugandan flag or that have I love Uganda, I think I'll insert the pictures of some of those products somewhere on the screen. If you can bring those lesus, all those scarves that have like the Ugandan flag, there are those bangles, they're like bracelets, I'd say, that have the Ugandan flag on it, bring. And then the African shoes, the African sandals, you can bring. You know how at that point you're excited because you've gotten your visa and you're all like, oh yeah, I'm Ponye Kampala, I'm Ponye Uganda, I'm Ngenda Bulaya, yeah? Know those things. But I'll tell you this, home is home. So it's also cultural outfits for the students, because usually at their colleges and schools they have like culture day. So if you bring like a gomesi or a mashanana and all that stuff, it helps you to take part in such activities while at school.
Everyone was coming, I felt like, oh, I don't want to have anything to do with Uganda.
Living in Uganda makes you appreciate Uganda the more. On Independence, you're going to see people back home posting all that, and then you're going to be like, wow, it's home. How do I celebrate independence here in Canada? If you have a t-shirt or a hoodie, you're going to wear it to work. I've seen Kenyans and Tanzanians and Jamaicans, they wear their bracelets. I feel like it helps with like identification and can also help you make friends. So someone will see the flag and recognize it and be like, oh my god, you're Ugandan, oh nice, I'm also from Uganda. And that's how you start to network. They can introduce you to another big community of Africans that can help you feel a little bit at home, and that can help you make Canada. So that's it for this video. Kindly like this video, subscribe, engage with this video so that YouTube can push my content.